So, hello everyone, this is the problem of the day today minimum initial energy to finish tasks. So, basically, we are given an array tasks with two values for every row, actual and minimum. Actual is the amount of energy I need to spend to finish the ith task, and minimum is the amount of energy I need to require to begin the ith task. For example, I have 10 comma 12, then if my current energy is 11, then this means the threshold value was 12, so I would not be able to do any task here. Had it been the case if my current energy would be 13, then in that case it's greater than threshold value, so I can do the task here, and from 13 my energy level energy amount would drop to 3 because the actual energy that I need to spend to finish the ith task is 10. So you can finish the task in any order you like, and we have to return the minimum initial amount of energy we would need to finish all the tasks. For example, in this case, we have 1, 2, 2, 4, and 4, 8, and the output is 8. This means if I read the explanation, if I have 8 energy units, then I can start from here, and my threshold value is being met. So 8 minus 4, after doing the third task, I would be left with 4 energy units that could be utilized here. After doing the second task, I would be left with 2 energy units because 4 minus 2 is 2, and after and 2 would actually fulfill the threshold criteria here, and therefore 2 minus 1 would, and therefore I can do the operation or the task for the zeroth index as well, right? So basically, the intuition behind this problem is that we must have enough amount of energy such that we can fulfill the threshold of other indices. To understand the intuition in a better way, we can consider this example. So, in order to solve this question, we would have to notice the difference between the threshold value and the actual value. Okay, I'll come to this point later, that why are we observing the difference between minimum and actual values. So let's just consider this example. In this example, we have two indices 0 and 1, and the minimum value of 0th index is 100 and the actual value is 1, and here we have minimum value 100 and actual value 90. Okay, so I have two cases. Either I can start from this index and jump to this index, or I can start from this index and jump to this index. In both the scenarios, I have to return the minimum of all the units of energy that I utilize would be my answer. So let's consider the first scenario, in which we start from the zeroth index and jump to the first index. So in order to start from the zeroth index, the energy I would require from my side, I would require 100 units. Right, from my side, I would need to put 100 units so that I can do the task 0. Right, after I'm done with task 0, I would be left with 99 units of energy because the actual amount of energy that is being utilized here is 1. Right, so I would be left with 99 units of energy. So initially my current energy was 100, but then it got dropped to 99 because I utilized 1 unit of energy by doing task 0. Now I'm left with 99 units of energy, and I have to jump to task 1 and have to do task 1. In my pocket I have 99, right? And I need to have 100 at least to in order to do task 1. This means I need one more one more unit of energy to do this task, right? So from my side I need to put one more unit of energy in order to do this task. So this means that total energy utilized was 101, and now my current energy has incremented to 100, and now I can do this task, and now my energy would drop from 100 to 10 because 90 was the actual value, right? So this is how I did all the tasks, and my answer was actually 101 in this case when I started from the zeroth index and moved to the first index. Why was it 101? Because I initially needed 100, and then I required one more because I was left with 99. After doing the task 0, I was left with a value 99, and I required one more in order to reach or do the task 1. In order to do the task 1 from the first index, I would require a minimum value of 100. So from my side, I would require 100. I would put in 100 in my answer. Right. So my current energy would be 100. And when I do the task 1, this current energy is going to get reduced by a value of 90 and get reduced to 10, because the actual value, the actual energy that I'm utilizing here is 90. Right. So from 100, it got dropped by 90 and got reduced to 10. Now my current energy is 10. Right. And I have to do task 0. So my current energy is 10. I have to do task 0, and the minimum criteria here is 100. So in order to make 10 to 100, I would need to add 90 here. In order to make this 10 to 100, I would have to utilize 90 more units of energy from my side. So I'm putting in 90 more units of energy in order to do task 1, right? And when I do task 1, this 90, this 100 actually gets reduced to 99, because 1 unit of energy is being utilized here, right? So the total amount of energy I utilized in this case was 190. I started from 100 and I required 90 more units of energy, because I was left with, after doing task 1, I was left only with 10 units of energy. And with those 10 units of energy, I couldn't have done task 0, and I added 90 more units of energy from my side, and therefore the total amount of energy that I utilized was 190. So my answer in this case would be 190. So after checking both the scenarios, I can see that the minimum of both these values was actually 101. So 101 would be the answer of this particular task array. Right. Now why is that the case? If I look at the difference between the minimum and the actual value, in this case it was 99, and in this case it was 10. When I started my task from index 0, then I initialized from 100. In both the cases I initialized from 100, right? But when I had 100 and started from index 0, I was left with 99 units of energy, and from my side I had to only put in 1 unit of energy to fulfill the criteria of index 1. But in the second case, I was left only with 10 units of energy, and from my side I had to put in 90 units of energy in order to fulfill this criteria. So I have to first look at those indexes where I'm getting a greater difference between minimum and the actual value, because I want to add only very little amount of energy from my side in order to do tasks of other indexes. So I want to maximize this thing, so that the leftover energy that I need to put on in order to do other tasks is minimized. So this is the actual intuition. Let's quickly look at this example in order to understand the implementation. So as discussed in the intuition, we'll need to sort this tasks array in the decreasing order of the difference between minimum and actual value. Let's just quickly note the difference between the minimum and actual value of this array. So we are going to sort on the basis of these values. The difference between 3 and 1 is 2. Difference between 4 and 2 is also 2. So likewise, after sorting, this is the array that I get. Let's start from here. So I'll start from this index. The difference is 2. For doing task 0, I require 3 energy. So I'll start from 3. My current energy is 3. And my current energy is going to drop by a value of 1, right? And it's going to come to a value 2. Now my current energy is 2. Now I come here in the first index. So the energy I require is 4. But I only have 2. So I would need to put 2 more units of energy, right? So the energy utilized, I'm putting in, extra energy that I'm putting in is 2. This extra energy is actually the answer and it needs to be minimized. So the extra energy I put in is 2. Right now I have 4, and now it's going to drop by 2 again, right? Because we have the actual value 2 here, and it's going to become 2 again. Now I come here. The minimum criteria required is 12, and I have 2. So I need to fulfill 10 more, right? So I'll add 10 here also. Now I have 12 and it's gonna go and decrease by 2 again. I'm sorry. And this is also gonna go and decrease by 10 again, right? Because the actual value is 10 here. So it's going to become 2 again, right? So the current energy is 2. Now I come here and I require an amount of 11, but I only have 2. So I'll need to add 9 units more here, right? So I'm adding 9 more and I have 11 and it's gonna go and drop by 10 again because I have 10 here as the actual value. So from 11 to 10, 1, right? Now I have 1 here and I have iterated here. So minimum criteria is 9. I need 8 more units of energy, right? So I'm going to add 8 more units. And this is going to give me, and this is going to go get reduced by 8, and I'm left with 1 unit of energy, right? So this is the amount that I'm actually gaining, or this is the amount that I'm actually utilizing, the minimum amount I'm actually utilizing for doing all the tasks here. It is being minimized only because I am taking the leftover values as my contribution, right? So let's look at the implementation. Let's just quickly write the code. First of all, we'll initialize the size of the array. So I need to sort this tasks array in a decreasing order of the differences between the minimum criteria and the actual value, right? For that, I need to construct a constructor, a custom constructor. So the difference between the first row should be greater than the difference between the second row. My current energy would actually be equal to the minimum, and the minimum criteria, that is tasks of 0 of 1, and the minimum energy that I'm going to utilize, or I can say utilized energy, would also be equal to minimum value first of all, right? So now if my current energy is greater than equal to the minimum criteria, I can initialize minimum criteria here, actual value, or I can say actual energy. If my current energy is greater than equal to the minimum criteria, then current energy would be decremented by the actual energy being utilized. Yes, the utilized energy would be equal to minimum criteria minus current energy, because I will utilize only that amount, only those units of energy which can make my current energy equal to the minimum criteria. And my current energy after doing the task would actually be equal to the difference between minimum criteria and actual energy. And then I'll return my utilized energy. Let's run it. Okay. I've done something wrongly here. Okay, so it's actually going to get incremented. Utilized energy is incrementing. Yeah, let's submit it. So it got accepted. The time complexity would be big of n log n, and the space complexity would be big of 1.